So here we go with a little bit of role playing. And in this scenario that we're going to set up, let's see. I'm going to be the boss.
Okay.
You're going to be the subordinate. And there's a project that was due, and it wasn't due on time. And part of the reason it wasn't due on time was because you didn't get the resources that you needed from me. Of course, I'm a tyrannical boss, and
True.
I don't care about that. And so I'm just going to blame you. And let's start off by showing what not to do.
Okay.
So instead of taking ownership, you're going to get defensive, you're going to go on the attack, and we'll see how that works out. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Jamie.
What's going on?
I'll tell you exactly what's going on. We missed our project deadline. Let me rephrase that. As a matter of fact, you missed the project deadline, and now I look bad in front of the clients. What is going on? What happened?
Yeah, I emailed you like 5 times to get an answer on the deadline and what we were supposed to be doing to accomplish this. I had no clue what the deadline was and no guidance from you on like how to achieve.
Okay. This is what I'm hearing right now. This is my fault. This is my fault that I didn't hold your hand and spoon feed you every piece of information that you needed.
No, but I felt like I couldn't.
But you know what I hear a lot from you is but.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let me hear the rest of your
you're right.
excuse.
No, you're right. You're right. I've been
So
trying.
now I have an attitude? I'm
I'm
getting
sorry.
an attitude from you?
I'm sorry. I don't know what else. I didn't have the information that I needed, and I didn't have the resources that I needed, and I didn't have support, and I struggled. You were on the road, and I couldn't get a hold of you, and I just was kind of trying to do my best in this situation. And
Your best wasn't good enough. I won't be giving you any more projects in the future. I can promise you that. Disappointed.
yeah,
Okay, so not fun. Didn't really go the way we wanted. What did that do to our relationship? Is our relationship improving?
that felt so uncomfortable.
You know what was interesting? You actually failed in the role play.
I know.
You failed in the
I
role
took
play because
ownership.
you ended up saying, I'm sorry, it was my fault. You couldn't even pull off a good role play. Your instinct is so strong.
But I did at least throw a little bit of an attitude in there,
Right.
which might happen sometimes when we say I'm sorry, but we don't really mean it. We give that attitude of like, well, sorry.
Yeah,
You know.
you did that. You still made me have to go extra hardcore because your attitude has been to take ownership for so long that you had a hard time not taking ownership. But nonetheless, it did display the fact that if you start saying, well, it was your fault, or well, I didn't get what I needed, and you didn't take ownership of any of that, a boss may have a vision of that I don't want to give you any more work if it's just going to be pushing the blame on other people. So that's what we want to look out for. We don't want to make excuses. We definitely don't want to push blame back up the chain of command. But I'll tell you, it's equally important that we don't pass blame to our peers or to our subordinates. It all sounds the same way to the boss. Actually, blaming the boss sounds a little bit worse, but blaming peers and subordinates will sound equally as bad because the fact of the matter is the project didn't get done on time.